All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Joe Bushalaki. I am sitting here with Drew Wilson, who has been in the face-to-face career program, the free lead program of the Dig Agency. And we're here to talk about his success, his first month in the business. He's written over 17,000 in annualized premiums. So Drew, thank you for coming on. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
Cool, man. So first off, if you could just give us a little bit of background about yourself, where you came from, and what you were doing before the Dig Agency.
Yeah, what I was doing before, I was in the agricultural field, like grass-fed beef, grass-fed lamb, that kind of a thing. And the last year before I started this, I fell into like the sales aspect of that rather than animal management. So I was selling niche uh, posts for agricultural purposes over the phone, and just realized that that wasn't the opportunity that I was needing. I just got married, got a baby on the way.
Oh,
Just kind of wanted something that's a little bit more, I want to be able to retire my wife, have her stay at home. So this is the opportunity that I went with.
got it, man. Okay, so it sounds like you've had some sales experience. You've never, you before coming to the Dig Agency, you had not sold any life insurance, but
Correct.
you had some sales experience.
Correct. Yeah, this is my first round with any insurance.
Cool, man. Okay. So you came to the Dig Agency, you got interviewed, you got invited, and then you started training. Can you walk us through like the initial training of the program? Tell us what your experience has been with that.
Kind of like the first week, you mean?
Yeah, first week and a half or whatever.
Yeah. So got the script, got a good amount of videos and things to look at. A lot of the getting contracted was a little bit overwhelming, but I don't know if there's a way to not make that overwhelming. But you all walked me through that pretty well. Any questions I had, you all answered them. The training, the first week was I mean simple. You just had to put your nose to the grindstone. Lots of just memorizing the script, going over and over and over it again. I'm not a memorization person. I never have been, so it's hard for me to memorize things.
Mhm.
It just kind of the minimums you gave me of what I needed to do to send into you was probably a fifth of what was necessary of me to actually memorize this. But I mean, a week was plenty amount of time, as long as I think anyone could do it, and especially because I'm not a memorization person, I think anyone can do it. It just kind of takes setting your goal not as a I'm going to do the minimum, but I'm going to do it till it gets done, kind of a thing.
Right. Okay. Well, that sounds good. So what Drew is referring to is that when you join this program, what is essential to before you start running leads is we memorize the scripts around here. We think that is the foundation. Would you agree with that, Drew?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'd be doing if this script wasn't running through my head going up to the door. I'd look like a fool. That's for sure.
Right on, man. Okay. So all right, moving forward. So you get out into the field about a week and a half after the initial training. And so tell us what was it like the first few days out in the field?
Okay, so the very first door I went up to was a little wild. And when I was driving to there, heart was racing, and it was just kind of one of those. I know that this is going to be the hardest one I ever do. So as soon as I'm done with this one, everything's going to be fine. Um, just a kind of a country spot. The guy pulled a gun on me when I showed up because I was on his property. Kind of talked my way out of that. Still standing here. Got a presentation, but was so
Did he point it
just
at you?
jitters.
Did he point the gun at you?
Yeah, yeah.
He pointed it, like pointed it?
It was a 43. I mean, it's just country stuff. It wasn't a big deal, but still, not the best way to enter your first presentation. So I was probably as jittery and stupid as you could be on that presentation. His wife was nice enough to listen to me, but at the end was just like, "I'm not interested." And I was like, "Thanks." But every single one after that has been easier, and just it's gotten easier and easier. it was hard driving and just going up to the doors, but now it's pretty routine about a month into it. And it's not as nerve-wracking doing it as it was at the beginning.
Yeah, right on. Well, hey, talk about an icebreaker, man. The guy pointed 43 at you. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully he was somewhat nice about it. All right. So, okay. And as far as the leads, how would you describe the leads, or what is your opinion on the leads that are given to you in this program?
I don't really have anything to compare it to, but I know that these leads aren't like a bait and switch. They don't say, the ones that we've been using don't say life insurance on there. And it's not like they're scheduling an appointment with you, but the people that are actually in need of this I've been surprised at how many of them are like very, very thankful that I've shown up and providing the service of being there in their home, listening to them. They feel like they've been heard, and those leads facilitated that. They come in pretty quick, which we've been using Facebook leads, which is nice. Not waiting 5 weeks for something to come back. So it was nice to be able to keep the momentum going off of our training and be able to jump in literally as soon as the contracting worked, where I could actually go out there and help these people.
Right on. So yeah, in this program, we use fresh and exclusive Facebook leads. And in the final expense industry as a whole, a lot of us, what we do is we practice vanilla marketing. The verbiage on most of the lead forms is state-regulated final expense programs. I think it does say life insurance somewhere. I think for legal purposes, it have to say it.
Okay.
But you're right. You know what? The same people who say they don't need life insurance, hey, if we can get them to the kitchen table and have a conversation, they end up buying life insurance, right?
Right.
Yeah. Right on. Okay. And then when you got out to the field, as far as the support you were getting from the program once you got out to the field, kind of walk us through what that's like.
Yeah. Any question that came up, which was a lot, because just had zero experience in this at all. I would just give you a holler and you answered. I was working Sundays and days that odd times, and you answered your phone, and I really appreciated that. And you always gave me a good answer, so the sport's there.
Hey, everybody out there in outer space, did you hear that? Working odd hours and time on task. That is really one of the keys to success in any business. But with what we do, running around door knocking on the leads, the lead houses, yeah, hey, working extra hours, working odd hours, that is a big key in this. Okay, well, sounds good. Okay, and then so you wrote 17,000 in the first month. Congratulations on that. Moving forward, hope we have many more months like that and even more. But just in conclusion, if you were going to say something to an agent who was thinking about joining the program, or just a new agent in this business, whether they're with the dig agency or any other agency out there selling final expense, what would be some words of wisdom that you would give them?
Time on task, go out and see the people, practice, get your script down. I'm almost to the point now where I'm thinking about other things while I'm saying the script, and going from having to really focus on what comes next in the script during my presentations to not having to think about it has made a big deal in just the small, sample size I have here of 1 month. So go see the people. You're not going to be good at it at first, and that's fine. You're going to, as long as you are making incremental improvements every single, person you talk to, every door you go to, eventually you'll get good. So if I would have waited until I was perfect, I'd still not have seen one single person. So.
That's right, man. We got to stay away from the paralysis of analysis. You just got to get out there. Yeah, you're never 100% ready when you go out to the field, but we can get you to 80%, 75, 80, 85%. So that's good. Okay, well, that sounds great, Drew. We appreciate you coming on. So everybody out there, if you want to be a part of the program that Drew is involved in right now, you can go to davidduford.com. That's David Duford, no spaces, all lowercase, davidduford.com. You click the apply button and you fill out the application. You put that you want to do face-to-face sales and that you want free leads. So, hey, with that being said, hey, Drew, thank you so much for coming on and best of luck to you moving forward, man.
Thanks.